Hi, it's Johnny Beirne here from Speakific.com, and we're looking forward to launching tomorrow.
Johnny, what is Speakific.com?
Speakific.com is basically a dating website for event organisers and speakers. It's a way for events such as Startup Galway, meetups, Chamber of Commerce, local enterprise office, right up to your big events and conferences, to log on and find great speakers from all over the world.
How did you get into it? Why did you decide to start it?
I've been running 2 business networks for the last 5 years, and every month it's a challenge to find a good speaker, a good affordable speaker really, who is just maybe a year or 2 ahead of the audience, and the audience then have a lot to learn.
So you're right really in describing it as a dating service, because there are speakers out there who want to come to events and speak. So it's a question of putting people in touch.
Yeah, and we're really putting it out there for business owners who can share their experience, their knowledge, their expertise. They may not consider themselves a speaker, but yet they get invited to events all the time, and they do end up speaking. So it's not for your traditional professional speaker, if you like your maybe Tony Blair's or Bill Clinton's, etc. Although I won't turn them down if they register. But it's definitely for your experienced business professional who can excite, entertain, and empower a room.
Very good. What kind of features does it have?
It has a lot of LinkedIn type features where you have profiles. In fact, you have one click to set up a profile if you've LinkedIn already. So there's lots of forms to fill out. So it just basically gives people an overview of who you are, what you look like, links off to your Twitter, Facebook and website. You can embed your YouTube videos if you have some, and basically the categories and topics that you speak about. People can write reviews, and we have the equivalent of a like button. We're calling it the speak up button. So people go in and say, yeah, I know that speaker, and I'll give them my thumbs up if you like. So there's a couple of social things built into it and viral things built into it as well.
And as you say, you're launching tomorrow, but you've already primed the pump in terms of building relationships, yes, in particular with organisations here in Ireland who organise events such as this one.
Absolutely. So I sent a quick email out to my own network just to gauge interest. If there was such a service, would you use it? And the feedback's been phenomenal. We've over 250 registrations so far. Our record is 29 in 24 hours last Tuesday. We have the IIA, the Irish Times, various banks, enterprise offices, so a whole range of event organisers and 200 plus speakers from very well-known names right down to competent professionals such as yourself who can share in 30 minutes to an hour their experience and their expertise. So 250 people so far, and we're hoping it'll grow dramatically after that. We have registrations from San Francisco to Sydney, and but 90% are Irish, and that's where we're starting.
Very good. How are you going to make money?
There's going to be premium services for the speakers, and all the event feature for the event organisers is free. But there's some premium features that I think speakers will like. People who want to get speaking gigs to raise their own profile and to raise the profile of the company, like LinkedIn, we have some paid premium monthly features.
So we're at Startup Galway here tonight, Johnny. There's a lot of people here in the west of Ireland. You yourself are operating this startup based in the west of Ireland. Our guest speaker this evening runs his company from the Dingle Peninsula as well. That's Chris Byrne of Sensor Pro. What do you think about the entrepreneurship spirit of the west of Ireland, and can you do it as well in Galway as you can in Glasgow or indeed in Silicon Valley?
I would say there's certain advantages for sure. Even being in Dublin has its advantages. But it is online, so it does remove all borders. And I mean, you really need to, you might think that, okay, it might happen quicker in Dublin and maybe in the Irish market, but in my opinion, if it's going to scale internationally, you might as well start at a geographic disadvantage, because once it goes international, you're at a geographic disadvantage even being in Dublin, okay? So if you want to expand it in Australia to Asia to wherever, then Ireland is going to be a certain disadvantage, and you can't be everywhere. So you might as well get used to your geographic disadvantage from the start, and then you can expand.
Have startup will travel.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks, Con.